Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today here in, God knows where, Villario's Rest, that's right. And we made our way over here because I missed this spot. I missed this spot last time we were here, and it's a good thing that I did because Shoti did something that she wouldn't have done if she weren't here when we met with a spirit that was over here. Spirit of a pirate. And yeah, she also mentioned something about a some sort of animancy tech. So let's hope that we deal with a lot of animancy, because that sort of magic, which is sort of magic, but it's not really, but that sort of magic is something that I really enjoy in this setting. A foul, briny stench rises from the sodden crates, their contents rotten. Well... Oh? A stun bomb? This is not animancy. A simple device designed to create a sudden burst of light and sound when detonated, stunning and frightening targets in the area. Accuracy versus fortitude, though. This is something that people, well, I say people because I'm just trying to cover up my own mistakes. This is something that I had a lot of trouble figuring out early on in my playing of Pillars of Eternity 1. Was basically how certain, not certain, but all... Oh yeah, I need to go through here. Let's see. The pool is still in quiet, having made Arthur swim once already. I just need to go back. Let's swim through. It's everything is gonna be good. So I don't know if we achieved anything there, but at least we got that. And there's something over there that I don't think I got. But in the first game, I had a little bit of trouble figuring out how specific spells, like for example, this thing over here that sets stunned, how these actually work. So it's not based on whether or not you hit them. Well, actually, that one is, but there's some this one is, but there's some spells like, for example, Nature's Mark. This doesn't do damage, so it's not about hitting them, but it is still about the accuracy versus will. It doesn't have a plus, does it? No, it doesn't have a plus. That's just my current accuracy right there. But sometimes they have a plus, which is really nice. That's because of my armor, indeed. So, yeah, basically...
I'd be glad to.
The accuracy works for everything. Absolutely everything. So you need to be very accurate, even if you're doing just sort of magical things that are AoE based and all that sort of stuff. That the same works... Oh, look at the stuff I missed. Ratiti Root and Hard Attack. That sounds lovely. Crew Morale -1? You have crackers and you don't like it? Obsidian Flake... what's that for? Occurs naturally throughout Deadfire due to the region's high volcanic activity. This is glass. The obsidian is just volcanic glass, really. I'm not really sure what it's made out of, though. I mean, apart from being made out of obsidian. Where does it come from? What is it? It's based... What is it? Carbon-based? It's not carbon-based. Because it makes no sense that it would be. Volcanoes are... Although volcanoes do have a surprisingly high amount of carbon... But not... Maybe it is carbon-based. What am I saying? I don't know anything about geology.
Should've known you'd come out of this in one piece, you old crank.
I'd rather die than let you savor the ship's last drop of ale.
Hey, Helena. We have news.
I'll keep the campfire burning.
No.
Any luck, Captain?
Who was it responsible for...
What a mess.
I don't think...
They warned me strange things would come following you, Watcher.
Yeah. So we did what we could. Good. Let's get ourselves into some trouble. Yeah, so I think I missed that, but that little place, but it wasn't really that big of a deal. It's just great that I came back, I think. So yeah, we're going back to the port, but before we do that, there is a little bit of an encounter over there, up Upuho Woods, and I don't. Ooh, did you see that show up over there? What's that all about? And I don't know what that is, but I want to see it. So let's get it. Huh. Good. What is this all about? Wakura Pass. Can you get that? How do you do this? What? Oh. You click on it. That works. Thick woodlands spread to the east of Port Match, slowing your travel. Birds flitted above you, and insects drone incessantly. The path eventually gives way to a game trail, and then to no path at all. You find a curiously marked tree, the bark gouged away in a pattern. The striations seem to run upward. Oh, like claws. From right to left, oh no, like everywhere. Just shy of vertical. Oh, okay, I see. Let's examine the markings. Oh, with... it's a good thing that it tells me what's going on here. So that is based on perception over here. And survival, I would guess. Let's have Adair do this. Adair examines the gashes in the wood and then plucks a tuft of hair from the side of the tree. Wild boar did this, he says. Adair taps the tree. Look at this. A sigil has been lightly carved into the wood, so faint as to be almost imperceptible. You press carefully into the forest, your clothes damp with the humidity of and the water dripping from the trees above. A quiet rustling in the underbrush. It's not very quiet, but still, a quiet rustling in the underbrush draws your attention northward, deeper into the forest. I'm gonna hide in the undergrowth. Oh, you duck down in the undergrowth only to knock loose a log that had been leaned against the tree. You watch helplessly as it falls over, dragging behind it a vine wrapped around a dead branch. The dead foliage crashes loudly to the ground. The sound approaches, and a tall Almawa appears through the vegetation. Matted red hair frames his head, while boar hides drape his form. Stranger still, several wild boars attend him, their hackles up as they snort at you. Well, a friend. Most likely. It's a ranger. I mean, it's a friend. Adair perks up at the sight of the boars, alternately imitating their grunts and chuckling. Only at length, in what appears to be a heel-dragging afterthought, does his attention at last turn to the strange man in their midst. Dirt darkens the folds of the man's skin. His lips curl over jagged teeth. He waves the stick at you.
No, never talk. Just go. Leave this forest. Go leave these islands. Go return from where you've been.
I didn't talk. His Adirian is halting. Apparently that's the language we talk. The language thick in his mouth. You mean no... I mean no harm. Can't we just talk?
Said as if a word never hurts a person.
That's true.
You go. Speak quickly then. Your words disturb this place.
Can I assure you I'm not gonna cast a spell or anything terrible like that? What are you doing out here with all these boars?
Learning. The boar teach much about survival if one listens, if one watches. So sing. So say those who know.
Those who know? Who would that be?
This question helps neither of us, I say.
No, but the answer might. Can I? Let's see. Well, it sounds like you're speaking of Gallowayne. Oh, the god of the hunt. Yeah, it makes sense that he would be involved in that. Should I accuse him of that? It's not really an accusation. I mean, it kind of sounds like it, maybe. Let's go with that.
Always you foreign sorts speak of your changing god. I say you know nothing of change, and less of the hunt.
Well, is there anything you can do to help me on my journey?
Then you think the Juan are here to serve you? Akara, they are not. I say always those who come to these islands, they want to take, only ever to take.
Well, I didn't want to take. So about those boars of yours. I also don't want to take your boars, but I'm gonna ask this.
What of them then?
Well, there it is. I'd like a boar of my own. Don't suppose you got one to spare?
They are not mine to give, nor yours to take. You want a boar, friend. You go make your own.
That's fair. And he's a druid, so he's not a ranger. Druids... I'm a druid as well, so maybe I could leverage that or something. Look, I just want to pass through this forest.
No, your sort always want. This forest is not yours. This land is not yours. Go, leave.
I'm hunting... okay. Let's see. If you don't get my... Yeah, I'm hunting a god. If I fail, your islands will not be spared his wrath. And he's very big and green. And he's not the Hulk. The man frowns and then pulls a leather-wrapped pouch from within his belongings. Hands shaking, he hands it to you. Oh, why is he shaking? Oh, because he's old, maybe. You gained the Wise Teeth necklace that adds intellect, history, and insight. It's pretty decent. The item was put into your stash. Thank you.
Then go, take this. They protect you if you speak true. They tear out your throat if no.
He dismisses you with a wave. Well, this has been a very productive conversation. Oh, we have a necklace now. Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, see, this is how sequels are done, ladies and gentlemen. They add things. They add more slots for your things. Look at that. Do you see this? I really don't think we had that. And that is the grimoire. Yeah, in the first game we didn't have these two. Or maybe we didn't have this one in particular. Amulets and cloaks would be the same slot. Which, of course...
Nice.
It is very nice, isn't it? Which, of course, was done for gameplay reasons, but it's still... yeah. It's nice that they add more. Just add more. Forever. Just keep adding. Add all the stuff. That's how you do sequels. You want more, not less. It's not like Pillars of Eternity 0.7. Okay, so this is probably going to lead us elsewhere, or lead to elsewhere. Let's go over here and see if we can explore everything. We might even find... I mean, we need to go this way anyway, so... Let's just go... I think those... Did you see all those trees were kind of, janky? Ooh, old battleground. I want to go there, but I also want to go over here. I'll see you later. Old battleground. Finding all the things. The god is going to come around. He's going to be like, what are you doing wasting your time? Can I... Oh. Oh, okay. So we can't explore the whole city. At least not for right now. Maybe later. And, yeah. Okay. So let's go back to Port Maj Harbor. It is pretty late, though. So that's kind of a problem. Maybe it's going to... Oh. No. Wait a minute. So you can enter through two sides? Was that what it is? Yeah, it is. The Kraken's Eye. 2 hours and 26 minutes. That's good to me. Hopefully, when we arrive, it's going to be daytime already. I got hiccups. I apologize. And, yeah, you see the symbol of Elthus on there? Or you saw? Oh, it goes directly here. That's kind of interesting. Well, that's good enough. We don't need to sleep right now. And maybe in the nighttime we're gonna find interesting quests. I'm not a big fan of that sort of quests. Of quests that only show up at certain times, but when the game has so many quests that it's fine.
To keep to themselves.
And when the next storm hits,
Well, does that guy not like people coming here when there's a storm? Maybe.
fresh
Race you
fish.
to the coral.
Oh,
No contest.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't
yeah.
swim?
You are a strange man.
we heard that before. You guys don't need to say that again. Let's have a chat with anyone over here. Hi. We have ourselves a peridot, which is a sort of a semi-precious stone. What do we have? The storms here are nothing compared to back home. It's Amawa, so you come from Rawatai. I don't actually know where Rawatai is. We never really got any world map in the first game, which might have been done for reasons other than I just can't be bothered. It might have been just for sort of preventing problems or running themselves into corners later on.
I have many fish here to trade. I caught them myself.
Good. Let's see what you have. She has fire kelp, hagfish, silverfish, or silverfin, and cuttlefish. What is that? Oh, that's not a cuttlefish. That's a thing. What is it? It's a thing. I don't know the names of these things, but I'm not gonna teach her her own craft. Let her sell whatever. I can't take that, but I can take this, and we have nothing. Really? Empty containers in this game. Most of the postings offer various goods for trades, though you spy at least one crude drawing of what may be the governor. One crude drawing? Is it the drawing that's not very artistically skilled, or the drawer wasn't very artistically skilled, or was the mayor depicted as doing crude things?
Ado, begging your pardon for the mess, miss. We are still recovering from the storm. We have supplies here for the paying customer. Provisions for the road, perhaps?
Sure. I didn't notice any mess, but let's see what you have.
Have a look.
She has repair supplies. Okay, I need to look at my journal now, because ooh, strange tablet. This stone tablet is wrapped in a rich leather and engraved with a flowing vertical script in a language you've never seen before. Kalaki by Elisha, Squee, and many other things. This is interesting. I'll take that. Death's Maw. Very cheap. And it's one of these lovely helmets. No, actually, it's not very cheap. It's extremely expensive. She sells it for quite a lot. Death Runes grants Death Runes. It says over there, being near a killed enemy grants temporary damage reduction. By how many? How much? It doesn't say how much. That's kind of a shame. And a battle-worn grimoire and a ring of minor deflection. So we have multiple rings of deflection. In the first game, we also did have 2 rings, but I'll take that tablet and I'll see what I can do. So let's look over here, put that where it belongs, and that's good. And next, let's go into the journal and look at the difficulty ratings and all that sort of stuff. Oh, and there's new things and all that. Can you not show completed? Thank you. That's the best. Okay. So, Lantern of Gone. Assist Shouty's efforts. Yeah, it's good. The Lightened Breath. Find someone who might know Adair's friend. That's good. Stranded. Speak with Governor Clario. I know. And explore the island. Oh, just that? Sure. Okay, so our main objective currently is to speak with the governor. I just need to find where he lives. I imagine over there. Yes, indeed. It's all in due time. Ooh, look at us finding things out without sneaking.
No doubt about it.
Quite the dramatic entrance for a spy.
Royal Deadfire Company works with all types.
On a Deerwood ship, they don't have the imagination.
Actually, I don't know what where my ship is from. Suppress Affliction. You know what this is good for? For you. For a backliner, basically. Suppress Affliction will basically make sure that for 10 seconds, I think it was. Can I right-click over here? 12 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds on base. 10 seconds, all of your negative effects basically don't apply. But I think it suspends them. It doesn't actually waste them away. I don't remember. I think I found that I was wrong in my assumption of the fact that it doesn't cancel them. It rather just delays them. And then I was very surprised that I was wrong in that, but I'll figure it out. Flint and Tinder, what's that for? Things. And ale. Now I know what that is for. To drink, basically. Fort Mage Jail. Let's go in, because before you go to the governor's, you should go to jail. Just, you know, as a precaution, sort of see what the guy's like. Maricho, I can do... Yeah, I don't know if he was saying anything. I can do nothing without more guards. Oh. Or... Hi.
Yes? What is it I can do for you?
The watch commander looks up at you after her listless greeting, and you notice that she has a dark bruise around one eye. She grimaces, but does not turn away. What happened to you?
What happened? I showed the drunken fool more patience and respect than he deserved, and he struck me without warning.
Sientere, Savia. You know that I was aiming for Darmo's pretty face.
Something you wanted?
So, how are things here in Port Mage?
We lost no one to the storm, but many homes have been damaged, and the people are terrified of this giant the scouts reported. It is chaos, pure and simple.
Okay.
But things might have been far worse.
So they didn't see any of this. I mean, that doesn't surprise me, actually. It's probably a day's journey from down there. I didn't actually look at the time. But they didn't see the giant in here. That's important to know. Yeah, I don't see many guards around.
We are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there.
Savia glances up at Jody, expression flat, but keeps silent.
Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I, humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
This sounds like my cue.
Shut it, Ruggieri.
I could go to speak to this Ilari.
Cue, I cannot say it would not be welcome, but you are only recently arrived, and not I here by choice. Why do this?
Well, can I not be just outright honest and tell her that I need a thief in my team? Let's see. I lost a lot of the storm myself. Seems only sensible to be on the good terms with the commander. Seems like a good chance to crack some skulls. Aethys is responsible for all this. I've had enough gods and upending people's lives wherever they feel like it, whenever they feel like it. I mean, that's true. That's true. But, you know, seems only sensible to be on good terms with the commander.
And you are a sensible woman, I see. Fair enough. Gorechi Street is in the western part of town. Just walk until you hit water. We don't need a bloodbath.
Don't worry.
I'm sure there's a peaceful solution to resolve this.
Always.
I'd appreciate your looking for it.
Thank you very much. Farewell. Hey, Rum Dum Rigere. How's it going, man? My mechanic skill is too low. I'm sure yours is not.
Ado, stranger. Or is it captain? You have the carriage of a captain.
Hey.
A noble bearing all around.
My eyes are up here, dude. The man in the cell wobbles slightly as he steps forward, fixing an eager smile and glassy gaze upon you. Actually, I should say my eyes are down here because, you know, Penumbra's she's an Orlan, so she's down. She's little.
Apretta, you must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will dry and wither like a landed fish.
Oh, you will dry for sure. He sounds very drunk. So I guess he'll have plenty of company in my boat, my ship. I keep saying boat, but I don't know. Anyway, do you know your way around a ship?
Do I know ships? She asks. I know every vessel on these waters. Every one, from the galleon to the... Every one of them, madam.
Good.
You have enemies? These fists will drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess.
So, what did you do to end in here?
I did no one any harm.
Well...
I am at the Kraken's eye so often Thorol should pay me. I sample every bottle for quality. My loyalty has given him heirs. I would have paid what I owed in time, had I the coin.
You walked out on a tab, Rigere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. Right on the steps? I am sorry for the last. I tell you, Savia, I cannot help my magnificent reflexes. You were being very grabby.
Well, I could use you on my crew. What do you need me to do?
You see how fate has brought us together? The ice-hearted guard, she has set my fine at 400 pyres. I have... none. I flounder here until the debt is paid.
Yeah, any suggestions on how to get you out of here?
A matter of coin. 400 beautiful coins.
That should be enough. I have enough.
That or the key, yes? The door is the thing.
Rigere or Rigere, I don't know, leans in to wrap his fingers around the bars of his cells, rattling them to no effect. He sets his forehead to the bar, sighing.
The commander, she guards the keys like a jealous wife. It would take steady hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all. You think me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, madam, a little mortar from beneath the bars at the window at every chance. The stonework, it is very strong. I can do nothing by hand. With tools, perhaps. With explosives, for certain.
Many ways of getting him out of here.
Norgund, in the Kraken's eye, he carries many such useful items. All for legitimate use, of course. Animancers, they love explosives.
Farewell, then. This voice actor is amazing. I really like him. Hey.
Keeping out of trouble?
Yeah,
A little jest. What is it?
Oh, I didn't get... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Savia. I'm sure it was funny. I don't get it. Any chance you'll lower Rigette's fine?
Eccoci. Why should I do that? To show my appreciation for his aim? Rigere is a drunk and a fool. Do not trouble yourself on his behalf. Something you wanted?
Well, I kind of need a drunk and a fool. I'd like to pay for his fine.
The Verus? Well, good riddance to him. It's your coin to spend.
Well, there it is. 400 copper. It's fine. I thought it was going to be more. I was trying to figure out what the... He mentioned the local coin, and I didn't know what the currency rate was. Because that's a thing in this game, and in the previous one as well. You have many coins.
Agrasima, Captain. See you at your ship.
Oh, no! Come back! No, don't go.
Agrasima, Casita, for taking me on.
Well, there you go. I mean, what can I do? I'll take that padded cap over there. Do I need to go back? Oh. What is that indeed? Lockpicks. Well, that's the way of getting him out of there without paying 400 copper. That's not a problem. We should be okay. We are not, however. What? Oh, I should mean we are, however, out of time. That's where I was going. And I will also check back on the boat and see if he's actually a joinable companion, because if he is, then we're going to get him. Otherwise, we're going to continue from where we are right now. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.